friends from Cornwall. That's right. My homies are in the house. They are my friends. And I met John and Marlene years ago when we were doing an event in Cornwall, and we just stayed connected. And they got to work with me on a project, another one of Mrs. Liz's special projects, because that's what I do is special. And I wrote a song with Marlene's help because she helped me with the lyrics. We kind of worked with the words and got that flow going. And then John played the music and he just produced and directed it with Fingerman Studios in Cornwall. And check out that little home studio business. Really incredible work that John does. And John is a masterpiece with music. Like, he made my song come to life in a different way. And I love different. We all love different with Miss Liz. So you can check out that link in book 1 because the link is there for that song. And you can check that out on YouTube. So I want to get into the conversation with John and Marlene on how it was to work with Miss Liz. So let's find out from you guys. How was it to work with me?
It was really hard. You were, really hard to work with. No, not really.
I know, right? I'm such a
No, you were a delight. You were a delight to work with. Oh, actually, first of all, I have to say it's happy birthday.
Well, thank you.
You're closer to that half century.
1 year away, the big 4-9 today.
Yes. So happy birthday on that. But no, it was really a delight to work with you, and we were very happy to make one of your dreams come true.
Yeah, you had the words were very nicely written, and it was my pleasure to come up with a melody and get you to sing it and do the backing music and everything, and it just flowed like it was meant to come together.
Yes, the universe made us all come together for that very reason.
And I really liked the part in the song, John, where you made it sound like it was in a different galaxy, a different universe, right?
Yes.
That's my favorite part in the song. Like, go out and check it out. It's on YouTube. The link is in the book. If you're getting the ebook, just click on the link. You can click on the link and go directly to the YouTube channel, and you can check it out. Leave your feedback and tell us how you felt about the song, because we always want to hear more, because you never know. Maybe there's another song in Miss Liz.
I really like the little video John put together too, with all the bubbly things, and he actually did a really good job. I'm very proud of him.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, it was really nice. The flow of the video went really nice with the song.
Yes. It touched my heart. It was so beautiful, and I'm so happy that we did it with you.
Right. And it was about Sacred Hearts. So we put all the Sacred Hearts together. And if you don't know what Sacred Hearts is, you can check out Sacred Hearts Rising. They have their website as well. And it's Brenda Hammond who created this anthology that Miss Liz shared her stories in. But today we're sharing the stories of Miss Liz's books. So, but if you want to check out Sacred Hearts Rising, go ahead and check that out. You'll get more of Miss Liz in those books. I do have a chapter in book 1, 2, 3, and 4 in those as well. So I wrote in all of them. So I have a couple books out there, but today I have some amazing books out there. Yes. And the books that I wrote today are truly different. I wanted to bring different, just like I did with the song with John and Marlene, I wanted to bring different. So we got the T, the E, and the A, and you can see them on the shelf back there. They look amazing. You want to get the collection, because without the collection, it's a little bit, you're going to get to this one book and you're going to be like, okay, so what's the next part? Because it's almost like an Alice in Wonderland kind of flow. You got to keep going down that rabbit hole, and you got to keep going through the adventure.
Yes.
You can't just stop on the T. You got to go to the E, and you got to go to the A.
Excellent.
And the T was about the past. And you guys were a part of my past, and I wanted to have you guys a part of the T. And teaching educational awareness.
Yes.
For the T, it's the teaching of friendships, teaching of staying connected, teaching that we can all make a difference. And that's why I wanted you guys
more of this for sure.
Right?
It does, yes.
So if anybody would like to go and grab book 1, because we're going to really talk about book 1, because that's where John and Marlene are in, and they are at the end of the book where the chapter called Tell. And you'll see that these books are completely different. There's some dedication in there, so we're going to just give you a little blips, but you got to go grab the copy. That Miss Liz is not going to give it all to you. And then at the end, you got a little bit. You got a little bit of Miss Liz. You got the logo of Miss Liz, and you'll understand the logo, and you'll understand who Miss Liz is. I kept it very simple. If you go on my Facebook, you can read the whole bio of what Miss Liz has done, but the little bio is in the book.
You're amazing. You're an amazing lady, and I'm so proud of you. I truly am proud of you.
So they are in the chapter. We're not calling them chapters. We're calling them T.
There
They
you
are
go.
in the tea chapter, not tea chapter, tea, Elizabeth, tea.
Yeah.
We're serving tea today. No
Yes.
chapters, but they are in that. And I just really wanted to have John and Marlene a part of it because they were the part of different, and I wanted different in the books. And when they worked with me, the song was different.
You've come a long way since then, I have to tell you. So have we actually. We've all
Really,
grown
yeah.
up over these years.
I think when we first made the song, I think you guys were getting married or you had just gotten married.
I think we just got married. It's been 5 years since we got married. We just celebrated 5 years of marriage. So yes, I think
So I think it was like you guys had just got married and we
we
did the
just got
song.
married, just bought our house, and like, everything was happening, and then you came. So like I said,
Yeah,
you
it
were
was
our
truly,
new
truly.
beginning here in our new home.
And it's been years. Like we haven't seen each other and we're not
I
like far
know.
from each other.
Yeah.
Like we're
That
just a
darn
couple blocks
COVID.
away.
Yes, I know that darn COVID has stopped us, but anyways, we want to start getting. I want to start getting back. I like your walking, the thing that you're doing, the walking. I need to do some walking. I love walking, so let's get together and do that.
Oh, absolutely. We can do that.
Yes, I love
Yeah.
nature. I'm Mother Nature's sister. You see.
Yeah, I like climbing in the trees and getting.
So do I. I do too. Doesn't matter if I'm turning the big 63, 63 this year. Year in a couple of months. But
You
no,
don't even look 63, Marlene. Like it's amazing. Like
John, we're keeping each other younger. We're turning back the hands of time. This is what happiness does to you, people. Happiness
absolutely.
does.
I'll be 824 months in September.
Get everybody to do the math, eh, John?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, he always says, mothers say, my child is 17 months. He goes, heck them, I want to be 428 months.
Get everybody to do the math. That's what we do.
John's
We teach, right? We teach awareness.
Exactly. Yes.
So again, these books are completely different. You'll see like the three of them back there. John and Marlene are in book one. Again, grab your copy. They are $1.99 for the ebook, and they are $15 Canadian for the paper
Great
book.
price, perfect price.
So,
what about if you're going to do some signatures on them, like
and the signatures are an extra $5. So
okay.
if you want to sign copy, go to the website www.misslizsteatimes.com. You can reserve them there, and then they will be sent to you within 48 hours. And then whatever Canada Post does.
Wonderful.
It's on them, right? But within 48 hours, Miss Liz gets you your copies. And if you want the full collection, it's $50 signed and sealed by Miss Liz. And then we're going to get into the ebook. John and Marlene are in the the T book, but we're going to get into the ebook. So the ebook is educational. And I went right back in history. So you'll find some history on who even created education. So we're going back to 1797. And
so we're going to be learning some stuff from your
There's
book.
some really cool facts in here. And there's some fun facts. In book T, I take you to Turkey. So you get a Turkish tea and you get some fun facts about Turkey.
Nice.
In E, I take you to England and you get some fun facts about England.
Okay.
And you get the map and the flags. You get like really educational. So you can grab a copy, put it in your schools, put it in your
So this is
churches.
for all ages then?
All ages, from the age of, I'm going to say the ages of 12 to 91 or 101. Okay. You just never know. But there are some little hard topics. So in book one, I talk about the abuse as a child, my past. In book two, I'm talking about the grief. So the loss of my daughter and the loss of my children in foster system. And then in book A, it's the awareness of the future, that your future can change at any time. It's like an Alice in Wonderland, like I said, but it's not a heavy story. It's really light, and it's more of
educational, you're saying.
Yeah. So it's more of what everybody said Miss Liz could not do. And Miss Liz came and said, look what I did do. So kind of believe in yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
And then in book A, this is my favorite, and I'm not favorizing my children. This is my favorite cover. And it just brings the whole tea together. It's the flow of the tea. It's the cream that's being put into the tea. And this one, I'm taking you to Australia. So, and you're going to get some fun facts about Australia. So I wanted to bring in some really cool facts, and they're not about tea. So you'll be surprised. There is some educational.
So it's an oxymoron kind of thing then.
Yeah.
TEA, but it's nothing to do with tea.
It's almost like the caterpillar in Alice in Wonderland, you know? You went into like your own marble land and rainbows and butterflies and all of that stuff. But I really wanted
Wonderful.
to educate people as well, because you
Okay.
know, we need to educate other countries, not just our own countries. You know, if you travel, you
Yes.
want to know a little bit about that country. And I found out some really cool things. Like in the last book, I found out the billy tea, and the billy tea is made with the eucalyptus tree. So, and
Nice.
the eucalyptus tree is actually a rainbow tree.
I know, isn't it? Yeah, the bark
And then
is
you
like a
have the
rainbow
flag
tree.
of Australia on the side.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
So you have a little bit, and these can be used in the schools. There's some self-help exercises in there. You can do them in a science classroom. There's a lot of play in there. So
I
it's
see
not
a
anything
huge
like you expect.
success for you, Liz. This is going to be wild. This is going to be, it is wild. What am I saying? And it's going to
Yeah,
continue.
it is.
Just like a big
It is
snowball.
a once in a lifetime experience. If you don't try, you don't know.
Good for you.
You know, and if you fail, you tried. And that's the
Yes.
message that I want to get out there to everyone that's grabbing a book today. And to all the kids out there that are in the age of 12 to 18, if someone's telling you your dream cannot be accomplished, you go and you do it. You push the limits, you push those barriers. It might not happen right away, but it will happen. And I'm here and I'm
Yes.
living proof of it, that I was told all my life I would be nothing, and look where I am today. I am a published author. I am a published self-co-author, international best-selling author.
That's
I am a speaker.
crazy.
Like, you just never know where your life is gonna go, right?
Yes,
I used to be the
exactly.
mouse. Like when you guys met me, I was a mouse.
I was just a little bit of more of a mouser than you before, but yes. We've come out of I say I came out of my cocoon and now I'm a butterfly flying. So that
Well, we
cocoon
all need that
held me in.
transformation, right?
Exactly, exactly.
And
Yes.
that's the message behind these books and this series that we're launching today, is the past, the present, and the future. We all have it. It doesn't matter what race you are, what color you are. We all have a past, we all have a present, and we all have a future. You know,
Exactly.
so
Nice words, Liz.
we
Wise.
really need to just spill the tea, like, you know, and just make a good old strong cup of tea and serve ourselves. You know,
Yes,
if we don't serve ourselves, we can't serve others. And you guys told me that for the longest time, you know.
exactly,
Liz,
exactly.
you got to fill
Because
your
we're
cup.
living proof of that very thing as well, you know. When we first met 50, we were very sad and lost people. And here we are living life and having so much fun.
Today is about my friends. It's not only just about Miss Liz. It's like I'm celebrating a birthday too here. So what memory do you have of me that reminds you the most?
Well, we were at various meetings and you always had good points to make. You always brought up good points, but you were friendly. You weren't interrupting people or anything. You were very courteous, but you were not holding back. You were expressing yourself, which was good. You weren't being the most. So I remember that. And you opened your home for some of these meetings.
Yes. I just remember, like I said, meeting at that big Halloween gala where you were dressed in some old like a pioneer outfit or whatever.
Oh, the
You were-
silver and gray, yeah, where it's like a vintage. I don't
Yeah,
know
yeah.
what I
So
was
you
like.
like saying you were in your element because you had your little costume on, and I had that wild costume. And I just remember you were just talking to people, and you were just like not shy, and you were just like becoming who you are today. So we love it that we saw you from the beginning, and here you are today, a world-renowned author, which I'm so proud to be friends with you, and so proud. So I'm glad that we met so many years ago.
Well, and we have a beautiful friendship, you know, we always look out for
Yes,
each other. We always check
it's
in on each
open.
other, encourage
Yes,
each other. Marlene
yes.
is the positively
Positive, Marlene.
columnist for the Seeker of Cornwall, you know, like check it out. She's in fashion, like this woman can dress up, like I'm telling you, beautiful. My favorite memory was, oh, there were so many good times, like with the song was number one, like for me, the song, because you guys opened your home, you know, and I got to see
And you
another
were our very first guest as well. So we did a lot of firsts with you, Liz.
yeah. And I just remember seeing your kitchen and I was like, wow, that is gorgeous. It is so bright and so
Sunny yellow.
welcoming,
Yes. We made it
I love the
homey.
color. Like I love the color of the kitchen. Like
Yes, yeah.
so the
Glad you remember that.
I do. Like when I walked in, I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like it because I seen the pictures as you guys were posting them, and I was like, oh,
Yes,
that's
but
really yellow.
it's something
And then
different in person, right?
yes,
It's
it's
different,
like
yeah.
sunshine. Like you walking
That's
in,
right.
it's beautiful. You
And
know,
if we spill mustard, it doesn't matter.
right? It just hides, it blends in the wall.
Yeah,
Or the egg yolks, like go flying out of the pan or something.
So, do you guys have any big things coming up in Cornwall that you're a part of?
Not events so much, but I'm creating a lot
yes.
of music these days, but not something that could be done live anywhere because it involves full orchestral instruments plus rock instruments and a singer.
Which is very interesting. As you know, John has come back from battling cancer from 2 years ago, and he just has a zest of life that he wants to get back into his music and do all the things that he said he had a second chance of life, so he's living it up every day and doing more of the things that he loves. And he's backing away from business work now and doing more creative things, which I think is the best thing to be doing for him. But he's been all clear of cancer. He has he used to be going every 3 months. Now it's 6 months and it's all clear and beautiful and wonderful. And
Well, that's
so we've
good.
been blessed. We've been blessed to be together.
Well, and I like that you say that, Marlene, because a lot of people are so focused on business, right? That they forget about family, they forget about connection
That's a
and
sad thing in this
communication,
world. Yes.
you know,
Yes.
and this is what these books are to bring family together. You know, you could do the exercises together, you could get everybody at
Yes.
the table, have a
Yes.
conversation. Oh, what tea did you read? Oh, there's an exercise. Do you guys want to do the exercise together? You
Yes.
know, there's a lot of self-healing exercises in there that can be done with groups. Band-aids are, you can get them at any dollar store out there, and a marker, and you just write the words and you rip it off. There's a lot of good stuff in those books.
Wonderful.
I made it really playful in a very way that is not out there. So if any of the services out there read this book and they say, oh, well, let's try that with our next group or next support. Let's grab the Band-Aid exercise Miss Liz has, you know, and then put the book in your service. You just never know where these books are going to go. Or, you know, I'd like to see them in the schools and the services and the churches.
For sure.
In the homes, you know, grandma and grandpa's home, you know, lay them out and put some cookies and tea out, and then, oh, there's a book. Let me read the book, you know.
You were saying earlier about communication with family members, is that in my column I was saying, put away those phones and communicate. Like just sit around and talk, because we've lost that gift of gab. Everyone's always on their, phones and stuff. So I'm just saying, put that away and pick up 3 books of Liz's today at the TEA and start reading and being a family again. Just start being family, of just having together time. Because that's important. It keeps a family together. It's the glue that keeps family together, right?
Exactly. And I'm going to keep the glue going with the TEA. So again, I'm going to show you all of the books. They are $1.99 for the ebooks. They are $15 across the world. I left it the same because that's what Miss Liz does. So it's $15 in the US, $15 in Canada, $15 in the UK, $15 in Japan, because everyone is equal in my eyes. And everyone is my brother and sister out there. We are all family.
Yes.
We're all united
Soul
as one.
sisters and brothers, yes.
Right? And I'm about the legacy. So don't worry, Miss Liz is not going for #1, but it doesn't mean that you can't push it to #1. But my goal is to get it into the services in schools. So again, this is #1. So this is the T. Now I'm going to flip this book around just so you can see what's on the back of this book, because you're going to be amazed on what's on the back. So on the back, you have little Miss Liz,
little you, baby Lizzie,
and big Miss Liz. So you can see the transformation. And I actually did find a picture with the same smile.
Yes,
It was hard because as a lot of people say, Miss Liz, you don't smile enough. And it's not because Miss Liz doesn't want to smile. I have nerve damage in my face, so I can't smile sometimes, guys.
But you've been smiling more, I see.
Yes. So I wanted to show the authenticity of not a professional picture, but just an everyday picture. Because we're
Yes.
always masking ourselves with the makeup, with the
Exactly,
with the filters
exactly.
and all of that stuff. Just be ourselves, you know. If you got a little beauty mark, you got a beauty mark. If you got, you know, if you got a little pimple, well, you know what, life happens. We all get pimples,
Exactly.
you know. So yeah, so on all of the books, you'll see that. And you'll see the
Nice.
branding colors of Miss Liz. So if you look at the logo, you'll see the branding colors in each of the images. So again, the collection is $15 a book. If you're buying the whole collection, it's $45, and it's the best $45 I'm telling you that you're going to want to spend. They are good for birthday gifts. They are good for Christmas gifts. They're good for celebrations, you know.
Anniversaries.
Get me well, you know, if somebody's in
Yes.
the
In the
hospital and they need
hospital.
something to
Yes.
read, like that's
Yes.
what you want to do. You want to grab the tea and you want to say, oh, I'm never going to look at tea the same way with this woman again.
Well, I'm going to ask you right now. I said, I want you to, I'm signing up for all three right now. So, and I want you to personally have your signature on there and give me a little message in each one. So right now I'm one of your first customers.
Well, thank you
I
so
don't
much.
know
And I
when it's not.
appreciate that. Well, actually, Marlene, you guys have helped me. So anyone that is in the book is actually getting a set of collection sets. So it's my thank you to you guys. I know my publisher says that I got to stop giving freebies away, but you know what? I like to appreciate the people that have appreciated me in their lives.
Thank you
So
so much.
you
That's
have a
so
copy
kind.
coming, but if you want to buy another copy and you want to give it away to somebody, you're more than welcome
There
to
you
do
go.
it that
There's an
way. So,
idea. Okay,
so
excellent
you can
idea.
do that as well.
Excellent. Okay.
But yeah, it's my thank you to you guys. It's I really want people to understand that we need to appreciate people for who they are and their
For sure,
friendships,
for
you know.
sure. Thank you
Don't just
so
use
much.
them when you need them, you know. Say thank you. Just be
And I wanted
appreciative.
to say thank you to my hairdresser today as she did my hair, and I'm very happy with her. And she's another local girl from Cornwall, Corinne Sullivan McGimpsey of the Secret Salon. So she did my hair beautiful right for the show today, and I told her all about it, and she was like saying good luck for us. So yes.
Well, thank you. And you look absolutely stunning. And I didn't even know about that salon. And not because it's a secret.
There you go. There you go. Well, the secret's out. The
It's
secret's out of
hiding somewhere. It's a secret. You got to get in the in club, right?
it's a home-based salon. She does it from her own home, and it's very fancy. It's like as if you're in downtown Ottawa or Toronto, and she does the one-on-one with you, and you just feel like I feel so pretty today. I know I don't mean to be braggadocious, but
No,
I feel pretty today.
you know what, we're allowed to celebrate each other, you know, and this is what I do is I celebrate everyone, you know.
Yes.
Marlene,
Yes.
you're special. You like you went and got your hair done to be on here, like, you know, like I'm like, oh my god, she's getting her hair done. Like I can't wait to see her hair, because I'm always like, where's she going with this hair? Because I always check your hair out.
I know it's always different. Each season, I'm a seasonal girl, so I wanted summer today. So here we are, summer. I'm very
Absolutely.
proud and happy to be here with you, Liz. Thank you
Well,
so much.
it is so nice to see you guys, you know, because it's been so long.
It has.
Yeah,
And
Yes.
this has been a 9-month journey. So I
Like
actually
having a baby.
I had a baby. I had
Yeah.
I had
Triplets.
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 yeah.
T-E-N-A.
It's a good thing you didn't use the word cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
Yeah, you'd still be writing books.
Oh, happy birthday, girl.
Well, thank you. I who knows, there might be a birthday cake. Like I said in the last interview, there might be a birthday cake coming. There might be some surprises. There are some things, so pay attention. I'm going to be putting questions out during the day. You might be able to win a free copy of one book of your choice. You either win the T, the E, or the A, or you might, if you're really lucky, you might win a whole set. You just never know, because there's a lot of quizzes that are going to be going out. So pay attention. If you know Miss Liz, pay attention. There's going to be some tea time questions as well. So check out the tea times. Miss Liz has over 200 tea times with guests from around the world. So there are going to be questions. Pay attention to the posters. There's little hints. It's all the answers are on the website. You're going to want to check that out. So There's a lot of things that's going to be happening today. And
We're
we're going to be
excited
launching
for
from this morning from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. So we're going to be launching all day today. So it's going
Good
to be a
luck
big
with all
day.
that.
It's going to be a long day, but it's going to be a worthwhile day. So I want to
Excellent.
thank you guys for joining me, and I want to thank everyone for all your support. Thank you again, John, for the amazing music and just bringing that different to the table that I
Yes.
wanted, that you knew. Marlene, thank you for helping me with the words and making it flow so smoothly.
It was my pleasure.
You know, and doing the backup. Like Marlene is my backup on the song.
Yeah.
And John too is the backup
Yes.
in a certain
We're
part.
like a little band.
Right? It was a really amazing experience
It was,
to do.
and it didn't take us like long, and we like just clicked it in there, and yeah, it was done well. It was done well. Yeah.
If you've been hearing snoring this
Oh, yeah.
whole time,
Not
our,
John.
our bulldog is asleep at my feet. So that's what you're hearing.
But like Liz said, it's like being at grandma's, which I am a grandma. We're at grandma and grandpa's, and dog snoring.
Or grandma's snoring.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I kind of figured, I was like, oh, I think the puppy fell asleep.
Yeah.
She just wants to be by her. She's just such a loving girl. Yeah, a rescue girl here. We're loving her.
Well, that's
And we love
awesome.
you, Liz.
Well, thank you guys so much. And thank you to everybody that is supporting Miss Liz today. Again,
Yes.
if you're in a school and you think that this might help your classroom, grab a copy, grab the collection. You know, there are some science exercises as well, so you can use them in a science class. Miss Liz has got everything in there, so you've got
You've
a little
left a
bit.
lot of clues for everyone to be excited about this. Like they
Right,
want to get
it's
this.
not a tea book. There's recipes, there's travel, there's education, there's fun facts, there's even
Excellent.
storytelling from Miss Liz, and there's a song right on book one. So check out that song, leave your feedback. We'd love to hear your feedback on that as well.
Yes.
And if you guys would like to know more about Miss Liz, you can check me out on my website at www.misslizsteatimes.com. Or if you want to book a tea time, you can do all of that. But we're going to do the books today. So let's get the books. And if you'd like to share the books and you show me that you've shared the post for the books, I'm going to put your name in a special draw, and there's going to be a special draw done at the end of the
This is so exciting. You're a fun girl.
So there's lots of things. Miss Liz is giving gifts away on her birthday. That's what Miss Liz does. And if you guys would like, if you're not into books, you can also help Miss Liz on her birthday today with the Heart and Stroke Foundation walk of Walking with Danny, Two Hearts Coming Together. We have that coming up on June 24th. So there's also another way to help Miss Liz. But today, if you'd like to help with the books, grab a copy, get them in your schools, get them in your churches, get them into your services, and in
Senior homes would be good.
Right?
Thinking,
conversation. There's a lot of conversation. You buy a book and there's a lot of conversation you can have over tea, and just read a tea chapter, and you can really make a difference. So I want to thank you guys, and I want to thank everybody, and I will see you with the next interview.